Hey folks, I'm Chris and I'm your Commander Mechanic, here with a very special announcement. We've been teasing it for a few weeks now, but in order to celebrate a new year, 3,000 subscribers on the channel, and the coming of our 100th video on the channel already, we wanted to give you some prizes. That's right, you may be familiar with our previous big giveaway where we gave away a 100 card Yuriko the Tiger Shadow deck with upgrades to one lucky winner. Well, this time we don't want to give away one deck. We don't even want to give away 2 decks, or 3, or 4. No, we're going to be giving away 5 whole 100 card decks. Our recent Color Theory series has taken a look at each of the colors of Magic, their strengths, weaknesses, and flavor, and if you want to check them out, take a look at the playlist linked up top. So naturally, we've put together a deck of each color, emphasizing their strengths and weaknesses. You can find the deck lists in the description below. Each of these decks has a budget to begin with, but as you know, with our deck giveaways, we like to ramp things up. Our white deck is a Danitha Capuchin deck, aimed at getting one, or many, creatures suited up and turning sideways as efficiently as possible. The name of the game here is Artifact, Equipments, and Auras, and going either wide or tall, with as many ways to gain card advantage and mana advantage in white as we can. Our blue deck is a flying tribal deck, featuring the new partner pairing of Siana and Elegith for massive card advantage while maintaining control elements. There's even a mill strategy backup based on drawing many cards. The black deck is a very powerful Sir Conrad the Grim build, leaning heavily into black's reliance on graveyards and sacrificing creatures. This deck is going to feature many creatures going to the graveyard and coming back from the graveyard to gain you as much value as possible and take your opponents out in the meantime. The red deck is naturally very aggressive. It's a goblin-themed deck led by Zada Hedron Grinder. This Spell Slinger style deck is aimed at making an army of tokens, then using cantrips and pump spells in addition to Zada's ability to make your entire army huge and punchy. And finally, the green deck is a Renata Called to the Hunt deck, focusing on +1/+1 counter synergies, making your attackers more efficient, your draw spells better, and might even include an infinite combo or 2. But, as I mentioned, these decks may be starting with a budget, but they won't stay there long. If we hit 3,500 subscribers on the channel before the drawing, we're going to add a Nykthos Shrine to Nyx to each and every deck list. And if we hit 4,000 subscribers, we'll add the relevant medallion of each color to the list as well. Lastly, if we hit 5,000 subscribers before the drawing in mid-February, we'll be adding a Jeweled Lotus to each and every deck list. That's right, perfect for a big boost to mono-colored decks, and you could win. Also, did I mention that this giveaway is sponsored by our friends at Quiver Time? That's right. Each of these decks will come sleeved in Quiver Time sleeves and in Quiver Time deck blocks. These decks will come with everything that you need for play and storage. And if you want to pick up more Quiver Time products, check out the link in the description for more great carrying cases and sleeves. All you've got to do to enter to win one of these decks is be a subscriber, like this video, follow us on Twitter, and comment which deck you want to win and why. As with our previous giveaway, patrons will be eligible for an additional entry, scaling up with each tier. So go check us out at patreon.com/cmdrmechanic. We'll be doing the drawing on February 19th, announcing the lucky winners in a video here on the channel. But in the meantime, each week leading up to the drawing, I'll be doing a full build guide to each one of these decks, delving into their mechanics, card inclusions, and win cons. You may even have additional chances to win by watching those videos too. But remember, if you want to pick up any of the cards featured in these lists or that we talk about here on the channel, head on over to our Canadian affiliate Hairy Tarantula and use the code CMDR_Mechanic at checkout to help support the channel. And remember folks, as always, good luck and have fun.